welcome to the Battling Average online radio program. This is Greg Gilbert, and I'll be your host again this week. And the name of this week's program is When a Helicopter Rolls Over on Your Head. One of the many things I love about what I do is the people I meet. One of my most recent customers was a retired military. He was my last appointment of the day, so I stuck around and just listened to some of his stories. He had been shot, blown up, and was in a helicopter crash and lived to be telling me about it. And come to think of it, maybe that's why he bought an accidental death policy from me. The helicopter crash story was one for the books, or for the blog, or for the online radio program. They crashed, but no one was killed. As the helicopter crashed, one of his crew members was thrown from the helicopter. The helicopter then rolled over on his head where he couldn't move. He evidently was not hurt too bad, as he was screaming to get him out before the helicopter blew up. Now my customer, I'll call him Sergeant Doe, got everyone out of the helicopter. One crew member began to pull on the legs of the trapped soldier as the rest of the crew tried to rock the helicopter. They were pushing against the helicopter trying to rock it. As they were rocking the helicopter, one young private began tapping Sergeant Doe on the shoulder, screaming, "Sergeant Doe, Sergeant Doe." Sergeant Doe told him to shut up and rock the helicopter. He complied, but quickly began yelling again, "Sergeant Doe, Sergeant Doe, chin strap, chin strap." Again, Sergeant Doe told him to shut up and rock the helicopter. He complied, but quickly began yelling again, "Sergeant Doe, chin strap, chin strap." And Sergeant Doe told me, he said, I controlled my emotions long enough to pay attention to what he was saying. I reached down and unbuckled the trapped soldier's chin strap, and he immediately popped out of his helmet unhurt. Now I was amazed by this story. I told him I would write the story with his permission and record it, and I came up with so many morals to the story before I even left his house. And since this is the Battling Average blog and online radio program, I'll address some of the morals of the story from an unaverage standpoint. The first thing that came to mind is, what is your chin strap? Honestly, what has you trapped under average? Is it a habit? Is it an addiction, a hobby, TV, credit cards, debt? Is it an anger problem? Number two, whatever's holding you at average, more than likely it is something that's above your chin strap. It's probably the 6 inches between your ears up there. That's what's holding you at average. Number three, the third moral of the story is not everything has to be handled with brute strength. Sometimes we're better served to use our head rather than our hands. And number four, when emotions are high, it's very, very difficult to truly, truly listen. Moral of the story number five, sometimes the one in charge doesn't always have the best ideas. And the sixth one I came up with before I even left his home was a buckled chin strap could save your life. I'm interested in what your moral of the story could be. And you can send that on our comments on our blog at battlingaverage.com, and visit our blog and visit our online radio program and let us know. Give us some reviews and let us know how you enjoy as we continue to battle average. This is Greg Gilbert, and I'll see you next week.